Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Formula 1 24 My Driver Career. And today we are going to monitor the Monte Carlo, the 12th June of Formula 1. And today it's going to be probably the hardest race I could do. At Monaco is known for tactical student driving, and you cannot flip it up at all whatsoever. At any point flipping it up, you are in a bit of trouble with yourself and the car as well. So if you're not watching the last episode, you must go back and watch that one because it was one of the most craziest races I've ever experienced so far this season, and it had multiple locked up, multiple spin, and at least the DNF, and I have been DNF, so go back and watch and to see how I have DNF. It was the most routine mistake I've ever done this season. It was stupid how I've done it. You must go back and watch that so you can find out what happened. So I've sorted out all the goals set, and hopefully we can achieve it and just make sure we keep our team happy about me. So obviously the mistake I've been making is absolutely ridiculous. We're still in a target, which is good. So we're gonna put some updates in. I'm not sure yet. Albon put 2 in. One is definitely coming before. Oh well, we stopped down behind the carb. I mean, we had a new update. One point the update kicked in last episode, so obviously things changes now. To be honest, it does feel a bit more better, to be fair with you. So have I got any detail? That's not enough. Not enough power train. We got enough for that one. ECU will come in after Canada. Okay, so we got 3 upgrades. No, 2 upgrades that will come out for Spain or after the next race after Spain, and Monaco is the final one of European, and we go to Canada and we come back to Spain. So then we got very good power train, which I'm actually very happy about. I'm going to put ECU because I want to get the better fuel efficiency and everything, to do that one instead, and hopefully that'll be really good and paid off for it. So we're going to go to Monaco, and also I'll be doing something a little different. I've been having a comment from a person who stated to me that they would like to see and make a bit more longer, longer length, basically the more lapped in. So I'm happy to do that now. I enjoyed the kitting in Monaco, and pretty much gonna stay the rest of the season anyway, and on board in the future season as well. So I hope that will be very good for you and you will enjoy it, and hopefully terminate more drama. So I'll go ahead and get myself to the practice in Monaco, and I'll see you in qualifying. The practice went a bit not too shabby. It was P19 in practice 1. I hacked it in the flow, and it was really bad. We had a little crash to the wall, like some common bump into the wall, popped the tyre, whoops, and I know my team was not happy about that. Listen to me, working away, fantastic. And obviously, practice the pop back in, try again. I put a good time, we had P9 at my qualifying result. So let's see if that does live up my expectations, which is not going to happen anyway, because it's raining. So there'll be a little bit more longer. And obviously the start top, I don't know if that does good when we go into the condition, because obviously that applies to the bar, and sometimes we'll do a little bit different on your start top is doing it wet. So let's just see what happens in a 2 hour, and hopefully put some good timing. Nah, absolute schmoddle. You might have seen me hit to the wall. Absolute nightmare. I'm gonna go out, put 2 extra 2 lows, we stick 2 low. I can do back to back. Actually put 7, I can do cool down lap. Try to get my time warmed up. Because that's to be the final one anyway. So I'm gonna do two run. That's the first one, but I'm tired this day. So let's see what happens. Just of it. Honestly, I don't think I can do it really well, but I think we might get lucky somehow. So let's go out, do my back to back one, including cool down lap. I flipped it. I'm not gonna be able to do anything good. I think I will. I flipped it in the bridge, though, the bridge area. I flipped it. But there's no wet in there, so it feels a bit uncomfortable, and the feeling of the car is still weird right in there. So I need to figure out how to properly. I'm gonna do it again, 2 and 1, and hopefully we can do something good. Somehow I actually got middle to I got P1, then Lando took me out on that one, and we still managed to 2P2. How have I done that? You still miss slugging or 2-1 with slugging. How did I manage to do that? I have no clue. I actually have no clue how I managed.
I take a set of intermediates in these unpredictable conditions.
I don't know, I don't know how I managed it. Honestly, no freaking clue. Oh, I messed it up. I had purple spectre too, that I messed it up with the track limit. No, that is not how it's supposed to go. Let's go, lads. We just got it to P6. We improved 4 position. How to time the tune. We moved out to Fernando, Charles.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
I know. Oh, but ooh, that love. 1 minute 20 steps. I'm not looking to it. I hope I get lucky and make it through. Come on, get in. Smash it out apart. Let's fucking go. So, we've done a good job. We now 2, 3. So let's hope we can put in another good time. I mean, I'm not expecting too much. we only just improved a little bit of the time. We couldn't move anywhere higher. So all I had to do is hope we'd be safe going in, well, not safe, be P6, because I needed to, what is it?
With qualifying rounds
Get
up
in.
now, we have our...
So obviously, Monaco is going to be absolutely stunning, which I'm very happy about that, and through the top, no red flag, so they should be mainly coming in after the clouds area. They should be mainly, if we don't red flag at that point, which is not going to be good for me. So I'm going to go ahead, get myself ready, get myself pumped, listen to some music and smash it in Monaco, and I'll see you at the end of the Grand Prix.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That's how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars will climb around 40 metres up the hill, past the casino, and then descend towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of 19 corners, and don't expect to see much overtaking here today. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Norris, Daniel, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Sainz, Stroll, Hamilton, Ricciardo, Ocon, Albon, Magnussen, Bottas, Hülkenberg, Joe, Gasly, and Sergio Perez completes our grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
With this being a high downforce circuit, we're not going to have quite the same top speed we have at other tracks. The good news is, though, it's going to make our DRS even more effective than normal. So try to make the most of it during the race and quali if you can.
Now we're getting ready to start on to Monaco Grand Prix, and today we are likely to do one stop. I thought to myself, what if I did 2 stop, medium hard, or anything like that? And I was like, that could be a very good call, but then I thought maybe 1 stop is actually better to do because you have that ability to be able to come in. If there's an incident on red flag, think the car or VHC stop tyre will be very good for those opportunities if that happens. But obviously it's depending on the lap. How many laps you got left. If you don't have enough time in laps, you definitely shouldn't go in for stop tyre, but you'll be going in too early and then you burn out your tyre and everything goes bad from that point. So I was like, let's just do 1 stop and see what happens, as we all have now lined up to the way. And I'm definitely hoping to put in a really good performance here from what happened in Mola, and with the worst performance I done really well, but then I messed up with the spin where I smashed in, well, I came on the track immediately and smashed into Lando Norris, and I know he's pissed off about that, but by all means we get ready to start on to 5 red lights. And away we go in Monaco Grand Prix with Max Verstappen on P1, Oscar Piastri had a good start, Alonso and Lando, who's fighting with Charles Leclerc, or had a good start as well, but had a little bump with George Russell as we made the contact, and I still maintain my position as P5, and Fernando is P6, but he's going to be pulling away from George Russell because I think George might have a damage, and we got one of the Aston Martin making a move on P-Top. We got Matt leading the Monaco P5. Very happy about that, and obviously with the good start we now know that because we had a little incident with George Russell, definitely not Dave's my fault, because he did bump into me. I had a good caller and my racing line was good, and he went into me. That's what happened. And obviously with the performances of most car that goes on into Monaco, we all know how slow William can be, considering the top 4, then we're pulling away by the fact, and I'm going to be slowing down all the cars behind. So there'll be a long, basically that lane that will go on throughout the entire Monaco Grand Prix. So it could be a very boring race, or it could be very exciting race. We've got Fernando behind us, who's trying to find that good gap that he can come in against me, but he couldn't quite find it during the lap 3. Alonso still doing the same thing, and he still couldn't quite get it. He had a little wobble when he come down of that uphill, and we got Carlos Sainz behind Fernando. We got Spanish, 2 Spanish behind me, and we got Stroll. So there's only 4 at the moment, but it's Tsunoda is 1.4 seconds away. But obviously we know the slower I drive, the easier for everyone to bunch up, and I have to make sure I don't slow down too much. We got Matt still leading the Monaco up the Piastri. It's looking to make a problem with Matt Verstappen, but obviously he hasn't won any Grand Prix so far in his career. And today it's been really very phenomenal for us the Piastri, but we don't know if that's gonna happen. But behind it, we got Fernando, he's putting a little bit of pressure, and I know I'm starting to struggle a little bit, because I did have a little contact with the wall. It wasn't too bad, it was not too severe, but we got someone gone off in the smoke, and it's Matt Verstappen has gone off in smoke, had nearly ruined the rate of Lando Norris 1-10, as Lando hit into him just nicely, but that was a little bit more out of the race for sure. But luckily Lando dodged that problem. We got Charles, who actually got held up by Max Verstappen, and he now lost so much time on Lando Norris. And obviously, speaking of the Piastri, who never won any Grand Prix, he now leading the Monaco Grand Prix. All he needs to do is put in a good performance and make no bad mistakes throughout the race. He'll be fine. In lap 8, we're on board with George Russell, who I've told you that he picked because of his front wing damage, so he plummeted down to P19, and it was unfortunate for George, but it was his fault. But you be the judgment on that one. We got the Piastri, who's doing a good job. You know, he pulled 1.2 seconds from Lando Norris, and Charles is about 2.3 seconds behind both McLaren. Well, 3 seconds behind, 2 seconds behind Lando. So obviously Charles, I know he really wants to win the Monaco. He never won Monaco so far in his career in the game. There's a different alternative to reverse. Obviously we've got target from our engineer, who's done avoid more than 2 collisions for 5 laps. So it's like fun. I'll make sure I don't hit anyone, that I am in the front of the pack, which is obviously 8.6 seconds away from Charles. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. I'm happy to say P4 is obviously an inherent Max Verstappen, since he obviously not all the way down last. I'll moved up 1-3 position, which is good, and hopefully we can keep that P4, as I took into the corner a bit too sharp, where it was not really good corner I've done. We're brought with Daniel Ricciardo, with Tsunoda, who's doing 0.8 and 9, which is very good. We've got Hamilton, P10, so this is the lowest Hamilton has been so far, I believe, and the stages that seemed a bit struggling so far this year. But they have been like that a little bit, but in lap 10, obviously we doing a good job. We're doing an absolutely fantastic job to keep it our composure and try to stay calm and just focus really hard and try and make sure we don't mess up anything. And obviously going into lap 11 as well, we've got Fernando still behind us and it's still like there, breathing out on my neck, and went too wide, and Fernando tried to cut in the inside, but there's been a collision as Fernando has touched the tyre and T-bones me straight into the wall. I had nothing to do about that. I just reversed all the way back, and I obviously tried to get moving around to see how small it is, and unfortunately I made a big mistake and I banged into the back of the wall and ruined my rear wing. So in my head I'm thinking, is it worth it to carry on though, as I got 10 second penalty, and that's because I couldn't brake. The braking was not working properly, and I ended up totally cutting the entire track, and I was like, you know what, I'm retiring, there's no point in continue, since, you know, I got almost the entire car damaged, so I'm retiring from Monaco Grand Prix, which is unfortunate, but that's life, innit? That's just life.
That's it then for another nail-biting Monaco Grand Prix. We were on the edge of our seats the whole time, but they've come through to take a stunning victory.
Taking victory at their home circuit as well. What a place to do it. The fans are loving it. They're lapping it up. They have been all weekend long, and they have delivered what the fans wanted to see.
Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
As you see, we've got Charles Leclerc in P1, which is absolutely incredible. Up the P2, Carlos side, P3, but we know Lando with the part of that podium, so I wonder what happened to him. And obviously, I think that the track that Fernando had must have brought out a safety car, or maybe red flag. I think he's like, no, it's not safety car, definitely won't be red flag, but this isn't show up at all. So he's definitely gonna be safety car, and Lando knows that he's P4, so I think Carlo obviously had the good advantage from the safety car, and Albon has finished in point with 2 points, which I'm very happy about. So the car had the end up in Monaco. Me, Fernando, who we both smashing each other. Well, I'm definitely putting the blame on Fernando. It can't be me. He went for the inside line, but you should know better not to go in that line just yet. But I mean, we both made a little bit of a misjudgment maybe. Matt Verstappen out because of the DNF. So that one is unlucky for Matt. I think, no, obviously he didn't win the Monaco. It was quite far away in the championship. But obviously the championship is now getting a little bit closer, but not very close. Matt is still dominant love. He won about 5 races in 8 races so far this year, I believe. That I know Fernando, Sergio Perez and Charles Leclerc. So obviously we now just get ourselves ready to head over to Canada, and we've got a stick-up meeting. So we're going to next episode and find out what is going on with that stick-up meeting. So I hope you enjoy this episode, and please try to subscribe in my video, do well, and peace out.